Okay, so let's go through the answer to the Power Strategy 1 question on the previous page. So this is the chart in question. We know it's a Strategy 1 trade. So I'll leave it to you to determine which direction the C to D leg should be going of the ABCD formation. So pause the video and try and find the formation. Did you get it? The ABCD is as shown. So the C to D leg is going in the upward direction because, as you can see from the MAs and the positioning of the MAs, with the 200 at the bottom, the 50, then the 20, then the 10, we know that the general trend, even though it's not apparent from this starting portion of the chart, we know the general trend is up. So the C to D leg is agreeing with the general trend of the chart. So let's get straight into it. Where would you enter? Well, you would enter at the 25% mark of A to B from point C going up. Going up because we're in a long trade, so we're expecting price to rise. So we'd be entering around about here. Now we've adjusted this slightly so it's right on the grid line. So if you've got a slightly different answer, don't worry about it. What about our stop? Where would we place our stop? Well, by now you know that we'll be placing our stop below the C point. We've adjusted it slightly higher, so it's actually on the grid line, so you can read off the price much more easily and you can work out the currency unit question. It's obviously going to be slightly lower. Now the break-even point is going to be at the 1-to-1 risk reward. That point is as shown. So the distance between the entry and the break-even should be the same distance between the entry and the stop. Now again, we've adjusted the entry and stop slightly, so it's going to be slightly off, but don't worry about that. We've only done it just to make it easier for you to read off the prices for the entry and the stop. So what about the currency units and how many would you be trading? We know this is a euro against JPY, a euro against Japanese yen trade. We know that the entry is at 115.24. And we know that the stop is at 114.89. It's a $20,000 account with a 3% risk. So let's use a trade size calculator now. So it's a $20,000 account. 3% risk on any trade. The currency is euro against Japanese yen. The entry price is 115.24. And the stop price is 114.89. When I click the calculate button, we have 197,554 currency units. So the amount of currency units we would be trading for this trade is 197,554 currency units. Where would we exit the trade? Well, we know for strategy 1, we will be exiting at the D point. So we're selling there because it's a long trade. We're entering first with a buy and we're selling to get out of the trade. What's our risk reward? Well, we know with strategy 1 trades, because the entry and the exits are fixed, we know that the risk reward is fixed at 3-to-1. Okay, so that was that example. Let's move on to the next question where we can go over another trade example.